In this lesson, we're now going to take a look at the last option that we have when generating a new Gamma presentation with AI, and that's by using nothing more than just a prompt. This can be anything. It can be a quick idea that you have, or a detailed thought that you're working on. It can be a quick pitch deck for a startup company, a lesson for the classroom, a how-to guide, whatever you want to do. In this example, we're going to again use the focus topic that we came up with in the beginning of the course. The prompt that I'm going to use here is create a presentation on how AI improves workplace productivity, highlighting its adoption across industries, impact on efficiency, hiring trends, trust levels, and key challenges. Again, just select this inside of ChatGPT or wherever you're working, and then copy it. Once we have this, head back into Gamma. From the home page, again, we're going to choose Create New with AI, and then this time, choose the option here in the center called Generate. Next, we'll be able to choose what type of project that we'd like to create. Again, we're just going to make sure the presentation is selected here. You can then choose how many cards you'd like to create in your new presentation. I'll just leave this set to 8, and then you can choose the page style. Again, default is going to be the Gamma standard and what we've done so far. Traditional is going to be more in the format like we're used to, like PowerPoint or Google Slides. And finally, tall is going to be better designed for handouts and printables. In this lesson, let's try traditional out and see what happens here. After that, I'll just select the prompt box here and then paste in the prompt that I just copied before. Once I have this inside of here and everything looks good, underneath, hit Generate Outline. And this is where Gamma really comes through. After it thinks for a second, you're going to then get a full outline broken down card by card that covers all of the areas that we want to talk about. You may need to adjust this a bit or make sure it's covering the points that you definitely want to cover, or even remove the ones that you don't. But the great thing is here, it's going out, finding the data, and then creating a presentation that is on point and has everything that we need. And remember that this was created just from one simple prompt. Next, keep on scrolling down, and just like before, you can choose the theme template that you want to use for your presentation. You have the recommended ones here, or you can hit View More to see even more options. Again, I'm just going to find and choose Gamma Dark, and then choose Select Theme. After you choose your theme, keep scrolling down, and we can choose the amount of text again that we want on each card. I'll leave this set to medium, and I'll leave my AI image settings on default also. If you wanted to view more options, you could choose the advanced mode here at the bottom, and it's going to take you out of this screen and back to the prompt editor. But these options are going to be fine for now for me, so I'll go ahead and choose Generate here down at the bottom. And just like that, Gamma will then get to work creating an entirely new presentation based on just your original starting prompt. And this is pretty great. It automatically formats everything into a visually pleasing presentation, creates all of the cards for us, generates images to go with them, and as you can see, is even generating charts. And since we chose the traditional layout for this presentation, you'll see that it feels and looks a lot more like what we're used to out of a program like PowerPoint or Slides. You can then go through this, edit parts where you know you want to change something, or add new cards with more info. Let's say I wanted to add one of the charts that we created before, or maybe we already had something to begin with. For instance, I want to add maybe this productivity chart. First, head back into Gamma, and then hover between the two cards where I want to add it, and then I'll choose Add Blank Card. I'll scroll down a little bit here, and then from the block tools here on the right, I'll choose Images, and then click and drag the image upload onto the new card here. After that, again, find the image that I want to add, and then just drag and drop it here onto the image uploader. After that, the image will then be added to the card and then formatted to fit. You can then edit or change this up however you want, and once you're finished, you can move on to the next. Another thing that you could do is maybe you don't have a chart made, but you have some quick data that you want to have Gamma turn into a chart. I'll just go ahead and create a new blank card here, and then I can copy or just type in the data that I want to be converted. After you get all of your data copied in or typed out, then choose Edit with AI at the top, and then use a prompt like create a new chart based on the information from this card. Send this off, and then just like that, we now have a new chart that fits with the rest of our presentation and the data that we just provided it. We can then go ahead and confirm this. And again, if we wanted to edit this new chart, we could just select it and then choose things like show values, maybe the alignment, and then click off again to see our changes. You can continue editing this project just like we've done before, and when you're finished, it's now time to look at presenting or saving and sharing what we've just created.